Welcome back to the channel, guys. This video I'm going to put together is a bit of a montage of when I first started YouTube about 10 years ago roughly, and I bought the 1 tonner. I'm just going to do a bit of a rundown. Old footage, you can see the old footage coming through, and it's just very from the start. I drove it for a couple of weeks and I decided, okay, I spoke to a mechanic and another friend, a panel beater friend, and he said, yeah, I can help you, you do this, and we'll go from there, you pull it down or whatever. So it was pretty scary prospect buying it for a start, and then doing a project car. As anyone knows that started or going to, there's a hell of a lot involved. So I'm just going to try and walk through the best I can. This is the first time I'm doing a voiceover, so it is a bit weird, but you'll see, I think, in the next clip, I start pulling the car apart. And yeah, way back then I had basic tools and no experience, just a lot of following videos and doing a lot of research, hours and hours, because the panels are interchangeable. As you'll see, HQ is different, WB after the in-between models, J, X and Z, they're all different but interchangeable in certain ways. Chassis cabs could be swapped out for anyone that doesn't know, and believe you me, I'm still learning. So there's the first guard off, just doing bits and pieces when I can. As you can see there, I'm pretty sure that the HJs don't come out with the brake cylinder or master cylinder that shape. I think it's a WB. It's got 253 in it. That had gas hooked up to it in bits and pieces. I removed that. What else? Just basically going through the slides. I have slowed the video slide down a little bit. Maybe it's too slow, I'm not too sure. But here we go, the next one. So this is a young fellow I bought off, hence the floor mats there. And as you can see from the dash, it's not HQ. If someone can tell me what it is, that would be great. I know it's not a HJ. Here we go, this is the seat out, carpets out, and you can see the floor pans on both sides. If you watch other videos or in my playlist, you'll see a lot more of the teardown, the floors being replaced before and after. This is when I don't know if I started the windscreen or on the guard, hence the shifter you can see there. Okay, so I decided to speed the clips up a little bit. Sorry if it's a bit boring, if anyone's hanging in there, but it will help someone that is in this decision of making of rebuilding a car, stripping it down. I fully stripped everything right down, so it's pretty much a as much I can, new nuts and bolts ground up. This is where you're finding all the hidden rust, of course. The 253 in it, apparently it's got yellow terra heads. That engine's still in it in my friend's panel shop. There's a video I put on that about getting that going, because it did a coil, I had to get it going. What else we got? Here's the tray off, the holy dooly. The tray was a pain in the bum to get off, especially you do it by yourself. I've done all this by myself. The fuel tank, it's been cleaned out fully. I put a kit through it. You can buy a rejuvenating kit, put that through. What do we got up next? Some more about the chassis, I suppose. Before I had it all cleaned, took it to Cairns guy called Roland Graff and resprayed the chassis once I had the cab off. Did a really good job. You'll see videos of that later on. So the cab's getting really close to being fully gutted and getting close to be lifted off. A little bit more of it inside. Ceiling's gone, or your vinyl from the top. Here's a parcel shelf someone's put in. It's done quite well. There's some rust forming, but it's all being taken care of. This is the ratchet straps and ropes to get off myself, and that was a massive relief to get that part done. Yeah, a lot of hard work, and massive relief to have the cab off, that's for sure, at that stage. Yeah, so it's pretty funny looking back, yeah, almost 10 years ago, all this footage. Still remember a lot of, yeah, doing this. So, full kit, body kit was also put through after all the cab went, or before the cab went back on. Yes, sorry about some of the footage still, it's pretty in the dark there, but there's the ratchet straps and ropes and everything I used to winch it off myself. This process here with the guards is all vinegar solution I did to kill the rust. Doors fully stripped down, completely degreased, pressure cleaned like 6 times. Yeah, extremely thorough. I wanted every bit of paint, rust, everything off as best I could. Going this far, that's the only way I wanted to do it. As you can see there, that's from the roll and graph. That's where it's coming back afterwards, and yeah, once again I was pretty ecstatic to see it in that excellent shape. The chassis had one section of rust that I had was able to unbolt and had it manufactured replaced. What else? The bonnet is in really good condition. The doors and some of the guards, of course, needed a bit of panel work, and Mark, who did the panel work for me in that refinishing, he's just brilliant, really good. This is back from the sandblasting mob, and I had to strip all that by wire wheel. There's undercoated. That's the air finished product. Really happy with that. And there's an area where new floor pans still have to go in. And everything else now is nice and clean and no grease, which is a joy, of course.
Okay, here's another update. Just finished rewiring brake lights. Well, 3/4 way through rewiring. Handbrake. Replaced the handbrake cable underneath. We can't see it, real not good. I'll go around the other side. Cleaned up a lot of bits and pieces, ready. Take it to Mark. Panel beater down the track. So there's the new cable. That white thing's a brake swivel. Yeah, an equaliser, that silver banana looking one. New cable all the way through, right to the back. Dash will be the last. Wiring and clean all that up. Yeah. Brake booster. Got that off. It's all cleaned up. Intermediate steering shaft. Waiting for a new rubber bush or a knuckle. That's the intermediate steering shaft, that's the bottom, that's the top. This section here goes on to there, but there's a rubber knuckle goes over there, goes into here, boot. Brake booster, everything's been cleaned up, de-rusted. Back to bare metal, primed, painted. Probably change that to the colour of the firewall inside the engine bay. So yeah, that's where we're up to. Steady but surely. 253, it still runs. It's actually out of a HK, I think, or HG. Whether I rebuild that, probably leave it for now and then do something later on. That's where we're up to.
In my playlist, there's a whole video on this intermediate steering shaft that I tore down, bought a new boot off eBay and repaired.
Brand new again.
Molasses fat there for rust. The fuel tank I mentioned before, that's all brand new, cleaned and everything. This dash, can someone tell me what dash that is? The instrument panel, HXZ, whatnot. There's a vehicle going to Mark's panel shop. Here's some more still shots of where all the action happens, all the good stuff goes on, the magic. So some before and afters. Yeah, it's a craft, and indeed, yeah, it drives me nuts. So that's why I'm no good at it. Not this type of stuff anyway. So that's all being cut out. Mark had a new one made up, new bottom sill. Yeah, absolutely ecstatic with his work, as I probably keep on saying. There's the front end getting some, let's get a bit of rust cut out. It's a couple of guards, taking about 2 kilos of bog and paint off, stripped right back to bare metal once again. Let me know, guys, what colour should I paint it? What possible colour? Be interested to know. It will be in 2K paint. For those who don't know what 2K is, it's basically you pick a colour, that colour goes down, and the colour is very flat or dull, and then you put clear coat over it. So it might be 2-3 coats of base paint, they call it, your colour, and then you can have 2, 3, up to 6, whatever layers of clear coat. The clear coat protects the base paint and makes it really pop nice and glass finish. So that's what I'll be using, or Mark will be doing it, and that'll have a hardener in it, of course. Whether it's got flakes, pearls, or just a solid colour, they call it, just very plain, I suppose you can call it, but with no flakes or mica through it. Still to be repaired, but or he might have done, I can't really see from there. There's a little bit of bubbling, but he's probably done it all the gaps really good. It's nice and flat. I was just blown away when I see it. Haven't been in there for quite a while, haven't seen the vehicle for probably, I don't know, a couple of years now. I go in and see Mark when I can, but yes, it's just part of life. Things happen, and it's put on the back burner. I've been doing other things, of course, but this is quite special to me. So here we go inside. Mark did all that. Mark removed all that dash and whatnot. He's great hands-on. He's got heaps of knowledge. The steering pump's been rebuilt. There's a video on that. There's a lot of other videos, breakdown videos in my playlist, bits and pieces. And this is getting close to the end of where we're up to. And from here on in, there's going to be a lot more paint and panel in the next videos, hopefully. So stay tuned, guys. And here's one on TDC.
And bit of luck, it should fire.